Greetings, YouTube model people. How is it going? Sorry for the weird camera angle here. I'm just on the very edge, corner, whatever you want to call it, of my mom's house patio in the backyard. Just grabbing the little sliver of sun that's over here at my back. It's like absolutely gorgeous day here. Yeah, I mean, it's a little chillier here. It's late in the afternoon, of course, because we just here in the United States, or at least most of the United States, pushed the clocks back 1 hour early today. So, because today is November 2nd, Sunday. So yeah, of course, it's going to get a little cooler earlier because the clocks have been pushed. So all that aside, hope you're all having a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Sunday. I hope you have had some time to spend at the bench. Or if not, then just enjoying the hobby in some capacity. Or just having a good time and relaxing on a day off. And maybe with your friends, family, and such. Maybe watching a bunch of football. Very cool. So I figured I'd come on here and just do something I haven't done in a while, which is just a general channel update. Won't be a long video. So just sit and chill, and I'm not going to be showing anything here except my weird angle and my hot tea that I'm drinking here, enjoying on this brisk afternoon. Yeah, really just want to start out with the very obvious thing that something I definitely, and I'm tired of saying this, but I guess got to get my brain programmed to doing it more, so I don't have to say I should do it more. I just should do it more, period, which is to thank each and every one of you. I truly mean that. I've been on this YouTube journey with the model building channel, Mutt Modeler, since April of 2013. Okay, so, and it's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. So many people I've met, so many great camaraderie. As I said, it's such a positive community of people. Yeah, you got a stinker here or there every so often, you know, that happens, right? But it's so random. It's so limited that, as I said before, I don't kid you when I say that this is the best community of people out here on the internet, for sure. So cheers to you, and thank you for all your support, your views, your subscriptions, comments on my videos, all the support you've provided me, and motivation and encouragement. I really appreciate it. It's very good on a chilly day. But anyway, so just a general update now, which is just projects and such. I just finished my Rust Bucket build for 2025. Was part of Mars Garage here on YouTube, his annual group build. This was the first year I participated, and I said in those videos, I used his resting technique. Worked amazingly for me. Worked amazing. Yeah, I need to do a little tweak here and there of going forward, but it is so simple to use. I totally encourage you to go over to his channel and check it out. It's if you look in his video archive, you will see it. It's a rusting tutorial and how he does it. Again, you can use this in addition to what you already do. You can use this in place of what you do. You can use this as the first thing you ever tried doing a rusty build. A very simple system, and you can vary it to a great degree, to your liking, basically, was what I'm trying to say. So definitely check that out. So I just posted a final for that. I did a Ford Tudor 1/32 scale car. Thought it came out pretty good. I got a little too carried away with the rust. I rusted more of the body of the car than I wanted to originally. That's on me. I just got a little too excited with the way it was looking, so I went crazy. But so that one we just finished up, and the other project I'm working on mainly at this point is my 2025 Cancer Awareness group build for the Classic Plastic 101 CP 101 Cancer Awareness group build, hosted by Bob Busking, or known as King Bob out here on the interwebs. And that one obviously didn't make the deadline by the end of October. Although that kit that I picked, which is the Weekend Warrior MPC kit, basically doesn't have a lot of parts to it. So I should be done with that one. If I'm being fair to myself, I should be done with that one in about 2 weeks. if I guess. Because I don't really have, other than finishing up my other cancer awareness build, or cancer build, which is the breast cancer, excuse me, from the 24-hour build weekend, just a few weeks ago. That one's kind of just final assembly stage. So those are the two cancer builds is what I'm going to be working on mainly. As soon as one of those cross the finish line, I'll be going into something totally different. I don't know just yet, but I also will be getting back to a build that I was doing, which was hosted by, if I'm not mistaken, Jason over Carity Klein Racing and Paul over Left Coast Model Car Builds. I think were the two folks hosting the zombie build. It's coming to a close here at the end of December, which is to look at, shelf queens or, zombie builds that got stuck and, you haven't touched in years or months or weeks or days, whatever, and they're just kind of wasting away on a shelf. I had my Trumpeter fire truck kit, and so I will be getting back to that one at some point. It may not be right away here, but certainly maybe could be somewhere in the time frame of the long weekend of Thanksgiving. Probably somewhere in there, if I had to take a guess. And again, I'm going to be doing part of the Hobby Link International in their group, Kenny and the crew, great crew over there. They're hosting a Star Trek build until late next year, I think October, I believe, or something like that. So I'm going to build my first ever Star Trek subject. I never model built a Star Trek subject. I'm a big Star Wars fan, not as big a Star Trek fan, obviously. Although I did, we used to watch the show a little bit when growing up, and we had some figurines and action figures is what I'm trying to say, of the Star Trek crew. But other than that, that was about it. Never watched any of the movies or anything like that, but I'm going to do the original Enterprise. So that's coming up here too, as we get into the last parts of the year here. And probably another subject, again, I may change this up a little bit, but those are all pretty certain and firm that I'm going to be doing. I'm in the USOC build, but I'm not going to start that until the beginning of next year. I may paint another mini figure, one of these gaming figures. I'm not sure which one, or some kind of small figure. Most likely it'd be one of the kind of the Games Workshop or the Warhammer type figures. If it's possible, I might choose something else, but most likely would be one of those. I have a handful of them, and I just need a palette cleanse for some things, and that would be a nice one to do. Just like the Star Trek, it's a kind of a palette cleanse. You've got to get into more variety of builds is kind of where I want to go as I close out 2025. So that's all I have, folks. Hope I didn't bore you to tears. Hope you're enjoying looking behind me at the beautiful weather, at the very least. And hope you have the great rest of your weekend. And enjoy, take care, be safe, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, cheers.